What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, I've got a lot of material to share with you guys. Really cool observations, most of being which come from the sky, daytime sky and nighttime sky. We're going to go to Monroe, North Carolina. You're going to see a large triangle move through the nighttime sky down behind that row of trees right there. We're going to come back and take a look at that video footage here in a moment. Also, another triangle in the daytime sky visible from South Africa. Exceptional footage. You're going to want to stick around for that video as well. Also in this video, I want to show you guys what this blue spiral was that people were talking about that was visible from Hawaii. And you can see over here on the right, this is a photo that was shared with me last year, also in January 31st of 2022. This was spotted above Aurora, Missouri, which is down in the southwestern part of Missouri near the Ozarks. See how they favor each other? In fact, they look almost identical. And here's the article from Hawaii. People notice the big spiral in the sky. What that is a fuel dump that's taking place in the sky. And for whatever reasons, it turns into this very photogenic spiral. And that's what occurred back here in 2022 above Missouri that was following a SpaceX rocket launch. And that's what occurred here above Hawaii about a week and a half ago. People saw that same blue spiral. That was a fuel dump from a rocket launch, a SpaceX rocket launch that had occurred just a few hours before. And speaking of the sky, if you guys go out and look in the north sky, if you have very clear skies, you might be able to see this comet right here near Polaris in the northern sky. This is comet 96P getting ready to make its way around the sun. And this is a view of it from the SOHO LASCO C3 spacecraft that observes the sun, visible from the Earth. It orbits the sun with the Earth. Here's the comet in obviously enhanced formats. Light is dark and dark is light. You can see the tail of the comet really well over here on the right. That is comet 96P, once again making its journey around the sun. This one's not going to dive into the sun. It's far enough away from the sun that it will swing around the sun in a clockwise motion. But right now, if you go out and look in the northern sky near Polaris, this is going to be visible, not like this. You may need a telescope. It's got a small green tail, and it is in the northern skies right now as I do this video. If you're on the dark side of the Earth, step outside and look to the north, look just below Polaris. You might have to have, again, a small telescope to see that comet, but it is making its way through the solar system, once again, right now as I do this video. I want to touch base on a weather system that's moving through the southern United States right now as well. You can see the system over here at the GOES 16. The colors you see on this map, especially the purple, is very cold air, and down here this moving frontal system is bringing moisture into the southern plains, and that moisture is colliding with cold air, and it's creating freezing rain, and there could be widespread power outages extending from Texas all the way up into Memphis, Tennessee. I'm over here at windy.com, and you're looking at temperatures in that storm front that's moving through the southern plains, temperatures of 25 degrees, 28 degrees, 16 degrees, and that precipitation right now is coming down in the form of freezing rain, which is going to accumulate on power lines and, of course, tree branches. Right now, we're looking at 22,400 customers in Texas without electricity. Look for those power outages to extend up into Arkansas, quite possibly into Tennessee and Kentucky as this storm system makes its way across the southern United States. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. Once again, most of the activities up here in the northwestern quadrant, a little bit of magma intrusion up here in the northeastern quadrant. Other than that, it's pretty quiet at the supervolcano caldera. I want to take you guys now down to Antarctica, where a huge iceberg has broken off of the Brunt ice shelf, and it's the size of Greater London right in this area here. So we've got another very large iceberg that's broken off of Antarctica, and this event took place back on January the 22nd. I want to take you guys back up to the sky. I wanted to share with you guys some more orange skies, and I wanted to revisit a orange roll cloud that I showed you guys the other day that I did not know where it was from. This video was sent in by Brandon from Birmingham, Alabama, who noticed this bright orange, what looks like a shelf cloud in the sky. That's right where a cold front meets a warm front, and it develops that nice crisp line in the sky. And it just so happened the time Brandon saw this, the sun was either setting or rising, creating that orange effect in that huge cloud in the sky. And here's the round orange cloud that I shared with you guys the other day. This is an orange roll cloud, or at least the middle of it. It almost looks like a large piece of wire or conduit in the sky. That photo was taken out of Augusta, Georgia, and I want to thank Joe for figuring that out. And Joe took it upon himself to find out the location of this photo and this very unique roll cloud. He saw a business sign over here on the right side of this road, and he located the business in Augusta, Georgia. So that was some incredible research, once again, by Joe, and an awesome photo by Liz out of Augusta, Georgia. Thank you both. Really appreciate that. I want to take you guys now over to Columbia, Mississippi. Yet another orange sky. And this could have been the same day that Brandon saw the orange cloud in the sky that created the very crisp line as a cold front was joining a warm front. And it created this big orange, what looks like a shelf cloud in the sky, but it's not necessarily a shelf cloud. It's orange because it's either sunrise or sunset, and that sun angle is making that cloud look orange. Also in this video, I've got a couple of meteors I want to share with you guys. First one is out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, sent in by Jennifer. Meteor streaking through the sky, caught on her outdoor security camera. Here's a close-up view of the bright green meteor with a very long tail. And the next one is from the Gemini Observatory, again in the Hawaii sky. Right there, went really fast. I slowed it down. There's where it lit up and it turned the sky really bright right there, just temporarily. And right here is where it briefly turned night to day above the Gemini Observatory in Hawaii. I want to take you guys now to Durban, South Africa. Really cool video footage here of what looks like a stationary triangle sitting in the daytime sky. Video footage sent in by Elton, and you can clearly see what looks like an intelligently designed structure in the daytime sky. That no way looks like a random cloud. You can see random clouds up there, but this does not look like a random cloud. Here I enhanced it just a little bit to pull forward even more of these straight lines that are in the sky that form a triangle off the coast of Durban, South Africa. And here in a second, I do some more enhancement work. Here's yet another enhanced version of the original video. I zoom in a little tighter. You can clearly see the outline of a triangle or something that's parked in the sky behind some otherwise normal looking clouds. Over here on the right is a negative format, and on the left is yet another technique I use to pull forward the crisp lines of the shape in the sky. That's what drew his attention to the sky, was this perfect shape that doesn't look like a random cloud. No way is that random. That is something in the sky. I completely agree with Elton here. That right there does not look like a random cloud. No way. That looks like a triangle to me. You can't see the top because there's more random clouds up here kind of hiding the top part of the triangle, but over here on the left, the bottom, and most of the right-hand side, you can see what looks like an intelligently designed structure sitting somehow up in the sky off the coast of Durban, South Africa. Great video by Elton. And speaking of great video, we're going to Monroe, North Carolina. The Dosha sent this in from January 18th of 2023. And this is the direction she sent me this daytime footage of the location that she saw this triangle in the nighttime sky. And the video is enhanced for presentation purposes because in the original nighttime view, all you could see was the lights over here that are clearly attached to something larger. So I enhanced it just a little bit for presentation purposes so you can see right up here in the sky a large triangle, probably 100 feet in diameter. Right here you see what look like blinking lights, but these are definitely attached to something larger, slowly moving through the nighttime sky. And as you're going to see here in just a moment when I put it in fast forward, you're going to see all of these lights move in perfect unison, indicating they are indeed attached to something larger, and they move down behind that tree line that I just showed you guys at the beginning of the video. Assuming this thing's around 100 feet wide, it's difficult to say because it's dark and it's difficult to get an exact measurement on something like this, but I would guess that it's around 100 feet wide, give or take either direction. Could be a little smaller, could be a little larger. This is a corner, this is a corner, and up here is a corner. Kind of like the one we just saw down in South Africa in the sky above Durban. This one here is moving, and it's at a slight angle. You can see it's kind of tilted in the nighttime sky. And again, here in just a second, I'm going to put it in fast forward, and she says right there it's not making any noise, but she was very drawn to these lights and the structure that formed from these lights. They are clearly attached to something bigger in the nighttime sky. That's what drew her to the sky, was this object, and she could see an object. She couldn't hear it. It didn't make any sound. See the tree right there? That's the tree that I showed you at the beginning of the video, and this large craft is getting ready to dip down in behind that tree. And once it does, I'm going to revisit this segment. We're going to put it in fast forward, and you're going to easily see this thing move through the nighttime sky. It's really cool. She did a great job filming this thing. See the tree line right there? And it goes down in behind the trees. I don't know what's back there, but that's the direction this large object went to, down in behind those trees. I don't know if it landed back there or if it just simply went down low and then disappeared somewhere else. But here's where the video ends, and next I'm going to put it in fast forward, and you're going to see this thing clearly move through the nighttime sky. Here we go. This is in about 8 times fast forward. See the lights blinking? You're going to see the lights move in perfect unison together, indicating that they are indeed attached to something. See them right here as they move together through the sky? Right there, look at that. Definitely part of something larger that dipped down in behind that tree line that she shared with us right there at the beginning of the video. Right down in there is where it went. Excellent observation by Theodosia from January 18th of 2023. Great job, guys. Keep the photos and videos coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at mrmbb333.com. If you have any videos you'd like to share that won't attach to the email for whatever reason, come over here to the homepage of the website. Look for this red tab that says Have a Large Video. Simply click on that red tab, drag and drop your video into the red banner. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.